Your one click on the subscribe button makes a huge difference. Thank you for your kind support.
The mid-credits scene of Sinners jumps forward 60 years to 1992, providing a surprising epilogue that recontextualizes the main story and deepens its themes. In this scene, an aged Sammie, now a successful touring blues musician, receives unexpected visitors at his bar, Stack and Mary, still vampires and renegades since the events at Club Juke in 1932. Stack reveals a crucial piece of information that changes our understanding of the film's climax. Smoke couldn't bring himself to kill me, but made me promise to leave Sammie alone. This confirms that despite overwhelming provocation, Stack had been turned into a vampire and had bitten Annie, forcing Smoke to mercy kill his own wife. The bond between the twins proved unbreakable. Smoke couldn't destroy his brother completely, even after everything that happened. The revelation that Stack and Mary have survived all these decades raises interesting questions about their existence as vampires. They appear composed and civilized, suggesting they've found ways to sustain themselves without creating the kind of chaos Remick unleashed. They've honored the promise to leave Sammie alone for 60 years, indicating they've maintained some moral compass despite their transformation. When they offer Sammie immortality, they do so without aggression or manipulation, accepting his refusal with grace. This contrasts sharply with Remick's predatory approach and suggests that Stack and Mary have found a different way to exist as vampires, one that doesn't involve creating an army of the undead or forcing their condition on others. Sammie's refusal of immortality represents his choice of authentic human experience over unnatural existence. He's achieved a different kind of immortality through his music, becoming a successful blues performer who's touched many lives. The broken guitar from the 1932 attack has been repaired, symbolizing his own healing and resilience. Before they leave, Sammie makes a poignant confession. Prior to the terror of that evening, it was the best day of my life. Despite the horror that followed, the opening of Club Juke represented a moment of pure joy and freedom, where he could express himself fully through his music in a space created by and for his community. Stack's response adds layers of meaning. It was the last time I saw my brother and the sun, and the only time I felt truly free. This statement reveals the bittersweet nature of Stack's immortality. While he's escaped death and racial persecution, he's lost fundamental human experiences: sunlight, his brother's companionship, and apparently true freedom. The phrase, "the only time I felt truly free," is particularly telling. Despite 60 years of vampiric existence, nothing has matched the brief joy of that night at Club Juke before Remick's attack. This suggests that the freedom offered by vampirism has proven hollow, a form of escape that brings its own constraints and losses. Stack can never again see sunlight, never age naturally, never fully participate in human community. This contrasts with Sammie's path. By embracing his human life and his musical gift despite the risks, he's achieved a different kind of freedom, one based on authentic expression rather than supernatural escape. His aging face shows the passage of time, but also the richness of lived experience that Stack has sacrificed. The scene ultimately reinforces the film's complex meditation on different forms of freedom and bondage. Stack chose vampirism as an escape from racial oppression, but his confession suggests this path brought its own form of confinement. Sammie chose to remain human despite the dangers and limitations this entailed, and appears to have found fulfillment through his art and lived experience. Neither path is presented as perfect. Both characters have experienced loss and made difficult compromises. But in Stack's melancholy admission that Club Juke represented his only true taste of freedom, the film suggests that authentic liberation comes not from escaping human conditions but from creating spaces of expression and community within them, however temporary these might be.